Am I God?
No.
Let's put it this way. God spelled backwards is Gabriel Cortez. That's me, guys. I'm Gabe Cortez, and I mean business. But I'm not here for business tonight. Tonight I'm here for pleasure. Anyone religious here tonight? Anyone?
Yeah.
Cool. You know, I never want to be mean to religious people. You never know what type of spells that they know. You don't want me walking down the street one day, flick some guy off, and then get cursed with the gay. No way. No way. I eat alone a lot. I'm not trying to brag. But whenever I eat alone, like in public and stuff like that, I try to just be a disgusting like twig of a man, you know. I try to like move, like get people that are around me to like move away. So I'll flick food at them, like chew with my mouth open. I'll like make a divot in my mashed potatoes and then pour the gravy all over the floor. Oh man, I'm a nuisance. But I'm just trying to find that one girl that's just as gross as me, you know. That's it. I found her the other day. She decided to sit right across from me at the table, and I said, "Welcome to the Thunderdome. Let's see what you got." Here's the deal, though. She put her elbows on the table, and I said, "Get the fuck out of here." I mean, we gotta have manners here, guys. God, being a pimp is hard, let me tell you. My dad calls me his gay son. I don't really know why. I mean, I have long hair, I guess. I wear tight pants. I used to fuck dudes. I mean, maybe that gave it away. Maybe it did. I really think kids are stupid, personally. I hate kids. Kids believe like falsehoods, you know, like Santa Claus or the Tooth Fairy, or like true happiness. And, you know, whenever I was a kid, I used to think the more that I cursed, the bigger my Adam's apple got. Which is not true. So I'd be saying in class, saying like, butthole, or cunt, you know? Oh, man. I mean, it did grow, so I guess I was right. And everything that I used to do in my school, after the Pledge of Allegiance, we would have a moment of silence. And during that moment of silence, I took it as an opportunity to pray to God. And if I didn't pray to God, I thought my mom was going to die. I prayed every single day. She never died. She'll never know how close she came. Every single day. Another thing that I used to do was like just be a sad person. My mom, I passed a nice little thing. I was thinking about my mom the other day, and she said she used to impart a lot of wisdom on me whenever I was a kid, and she used to always tell me, "Gabe, don't sit on the seat heater or you'll get a yeast infection." Never got a yeast infection, guys. I don't even eat bread anymore. I'm cautious. Yeah. Passed a big milestone in my life. I lost my virginity. Thank you all. I lost it to another virgin though, so I think it might canceled out. Like she took mine, I took hers. It never happened. Or at least that's what she told me whenever she was kicking me out of her house. I never really get a lot of girls. I mean, I don't know if that's a surprise to you or not. You look like this. And I never really masturbate though because it hurts me. But my roommate masturbates for the both of us. My roommate ran into my dorm one day. Let me set the stage. He's a big, burly man, my roommate. He's a part of the Bloods organization. He gave me this chain. I mean, he's a good guy, good guy. But he ran into my dorm the other day and was like, Gabe, are you gonna need the closet anytime soon? And I was like, that's a weird question to ask, man, but you're good. So he like pitters off into the closet, like runs away. And I wasn't trying to listen in on him, like doing his due, because I didn't want to get hard myself. But every now and then I heard, like, you know what everyone hears, like, ah, or like hollow screams. And then in the middle of it, or I guess towards the end, he took a phone call. He's got priorities, and I didn't hear a lot of it, you know, trying to mind my own business, but I did hear the very end. In the very end, he said, first, I'm finna bust this motherfucking nut, and then we're gonna bust his motherfucking knees, woo! I added the spin. It was really depressing though, because you know, he lived true to those words. He was able to bust his nut and then leave. I was so impressed with how fast he could just like come and go. Yeah. Because when I come, I shiver and cry in the corner for like 5 minutes. And I just yell, don't touch me! You know? Up until last year, guys, I chewed gum with the wrappers on. Because someone told me the wrappers were edible whenever I was like 10. And I never questioned it, you know? God. Like, why does everyone keep lying to me, you know? What did I do to them? Jeez. Yeah, another thing I used to do was, I didn't know the difference between like the KKK and Al-Qaeda. That's not even like a joke, that's just the truth. Yeah. My family, I was at my family's house during Christmas, and I decided to perform stand-up comedy for them. Well, they forced me to, but you know. And like your family, they love you and they know everything about you. But the problem is that they love you and that they know everything about you. So like I was performing for them and they thought this would be the perfect opportunity to go ahead and heckle me. So you know, I was saying like, fucking my roommate masturbates, ha ha. And my uncle was like, your nose is fucking big. You know, my grandma was like, why don't you ever bring a woman home? You know? And kind of sucks because, like, you can't tell your grandma to go fuck herself. Because I'm in the will and I'm trying to get a house, so can't piss her off, guys. Can't not piss her off. I'm not like a manly man, I know. Surprised. I'm not really like a manly man, but I also get intimidated like just walking past old gyms. It sucks that there's so many here in San Marcos. That sucks, man. Who here's had a threesome? Wow. There are some cool people here. Really cool people. I got asked to be in the threesome, didn't go down though, sadly. I got asked to be in the threesome by two of like people that I knew. They were both girls, I swear. And they were like, hey, do you want to be a part of this thing? Like, it would be very cool, you know, we've never done it and I want to like experience it. And I was like, yes, please. Please. God, I need this. So they're like, okay, cool, you know, just like have a resume ready and we'll go and interview you, you know, later on. So they want to have lunch with me, right, and like ask the questions and all that stuff. So I took them out to P.F. Chang's because I know what ladies like. And during that time, you know, we were like exchanging pleasantries, like how's the weather, you know, you got AIDS, stuff like that. And it was me, two decent women in the corner booth at P.F. Chang's, and you know, I still look like me, so I guess I have like long hair, and the waitress comes up to me and is like, hey ladies! I'm not guys. I'm not a lady. And it kind of like ruined my whole game throughout the night. Like I kept having to say like, I'm not a lady. I'm not a lady, you know? It kind of sucked. I was saying it out loud. So I think that really threw them off. So like throughout the whole dinner, they started to go further and further away from me. And I'm pretty sure by the end of it, they preferred a lady. Holy shit. By the end of it, they preferred a lady, so they actually went home with the waitress. Yeah, and that was awkward because I mean I gave her a pretty good tip. Yeah, on the drive back home, I kind of realized that two lesbians tricked me into buying them Chinese food.